Thank you, obrigado. Lady Minister, President of the Commission, Excellencies, dear colleagues, participants, I would just like to give you a brief overview. First, we had 3 topics. It was the creative industries, it was entrepreneurship and culture, sources of finance and education. So we had 4 topics, 4 keynote speakers, and we tried to link these issues in some common points that should be further discussed, taken on board, and invested a lot in this. First of all, of course, it was acknowledgement that the culture should be seen as a horizontal topic and not as one of the sectors of economy. Linked to the Lisbon agenda, for example, where we have these 4 pillars, there was a suggestion to link at least 3 of them in order, for example, research and development, definitely very important part where culture by creativity, innovativeness should be a part of, as well as SMEs contribution, as well as parts like employment in youth, minorities, and so on. So it was very well stressed horizontal area, or culture as a horizontal area, and not one of the sectors of the society, in a sense. The second one was an urgent need on some kind of common definitions, methods, and tools for further research and for further presentation of the impact of this area, contribution of this area to overall development in the society, as well as especially, and of course, in economy, on economic part of it. And there is very important that evaluations can be done in the future in this field, but we need to develop methods, tools for that. The third point is that there is no conflict anymore, in a historical perspective probably, between culture and creativity, and by that this is bringing us to the next point, that because of that we have to develop new models, financial models that would enable somehow to see culture as or artistic, basic artistic activities in a similar terms like scientists, researchers, giving them status in a society, but also by financial means, because they are contributing in the same way to the development. There was a lot of discussion under this topic, of course, about public-private partnership. What could be the experience that are in different countries already there, and how to share this experience and how to improve these things. And the 5th point was about the communication and dialogue. It was already before mentioned as a very important point, namely on the different levels. It was quite a lot of discussion about the institutional things, like role of culture within the Commission, saying DG culture, role of Ministry of Culture on the national level, and of course to fight within these processes for either every year budget, to persuade the colleagues on the other side, or at the same time, at the same table, about how important this is. And of course then also the communication about overall the Europe, so that this open method that was suggested by the Commission, and that it was used very successfully during this cultural forum, should be really further promoted and used. So for example, when we are talking also about information, that was seen that it was not enough. There is about the best practices, but not bad practices of the cultural successful projects from the point of view of project, but about the institutional environment that enabled in the certain area these projects to be developed. We wanted to lead the discussion, at least my colleague moderator Anton Lille and myself, and it came over, I hope at least relatively successful, that since we have in year 2009 a year of creativity and innovation, that these points or some of these points should be used in the next 2 years to put some effort, investment in these topics in order to prepare a new basis then of discussion at the latest in that time. So really to have developed some of the methods to improve at least wording of a culture and contribution of creativity within the Lisbon agenda. And then also, of course, we have, after 2013, we have a new programming period, probably to put the horizontal issue of culture in the general regulations, then maybe for the cohesion policy for the next period. Thank you.